Before we get into today's video, I've got 3 things for you. Number 1, if you want to get a notification whenever we post a new video, make sure you ring that bell. Number 2, there's a TCG Player affiliate link in the show notes. After clicking that link, every purchase you make on tcgplayer.com helps support this channel. Number 3, you'll also find a link to our Patreon where you can support us directly. And now, kick back and enjoy the show. What's up, Spikes? We're back. We are playing a competitive game today. I'm not going to mince words. We got a couple new guests on the show. Alex, you remember Alex? Everybody remember Alex? Say hi.
Hi. Hey, Alex.
And Aaron, brand new to the Spike Feeders. Say hi, Aaron.
Hi, Aaron.
And that's all we have for this week. So, so we are actually playing. These are not like top end CDH decks. They're a little more fringy. This is kind of the neighborhood that we like to play in.
Yeah.
Aaron's starting us off. What are you playing?
I'm playing Timna the Weaver and Silas Wren, Seeker Adept. So I'm playing Hate Bears in Vehicles. So we have a lot of really low to the ground creatures that try to gum up the board, stop things from my opponents from having fun, and then jumping in cars.
Yeah. Beep beep vroom.
Yeah, and a little more traffic copy. I'm playing Timna Thrasios, but instead of using cars to make people have a bad day, I'm just going to try to use Demonic Consultation and Thassa's Oracle to make people have a bad day.
It might be worse.
I've got a whole bunch of stacks effects in here. It's going to be, if we're lucky, long, grindy game.
Yeah, so I'm going to be working to make sure that that doesn't happen. I'm playing Peer and Toothy. This deck just draws cards. Does not win. Does not do anything else. If you see me doing anything else, call me on it.
Okay.
We're just drawing cards today.
Okay, no combat phase?
No.
Okay,
Absolutely not. I'm also hoping that the game isn't too long, probably. I'm playing Animar Soul of Elements for the first time. Big shout out to Shaper Savant. You all probably know who he is. And if you don't, you should, because he builds good decks and they're cool. And I think I'm hoping to make a really big Animar with some statue, a really old statue, and it goes like this a bunch of times. I don't know. I didn't get the fine details.
Would you say it gets up out of its seat and jumps around?
Jump around. Now we're demonetized.
Got him.
Start us off.
All right, so
I have beginning of game effects. Gemstone Cavern.
Oh, would you like to exile a card to have it enter with a luck counter?
Would I though?
Well, probably, because you revealed it.
Let's see. I'm going to pitch Veil of Summer.
Alrighty.
All right.
It has a counter. Take my word for it.
I believe you.
I'm going to start off with Tundra. I'm going to cast a Ponder.
Ooh, what you thinking about?
I don't know. Let's find out. Try to find some bears. Maybe jump in some cars. I like some of these. I'm going to keep them like this. Now we'll draw.
Absolutely.
Go ahead.
We're going to draw for turn. We're going to play this Polluted Delta, and we're going to go ahead and crack it. And we'll find this tropical island. Off of that tropical island, we are going to go ahead and cast a Noble Hierarch. Pass turn.
I'll draw a card.
And just so everybody makes sure, I'm at 39.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Hang on.
Snow-covered island as my land for turn.
Look, but you have this one.
I know.
How'd that get there?
I'm going to play this Chrome Mox and exile a Dig Through Time.
Oh, well.
And cast one of my commanders, Pure Imaginative Rascal.
Woo.
This one.
That one.
Then I'm just going to pass the turn.
Alrighty. I'm going to draw for my turn. I'm going to play a Misty Rainforest, and I'm going to crack it going to 39. I'm going to get this Volcanic Island, and then I'm just going to pass the turn. Nothing fishy happening.
That's
over
it?
Here. Yep.
All right. I'm going to draw that one I left on top. I don't know why. It's very medium. Play a Bloodstained Mire. I can hang out for now. I'm going to cast Graph Digger's Cage.
Ooh, that is a good one.
And I'll pass turn.
Alright, I'll untap. Draw. And what we're going to do is a little more fishy than what Elliot did.
Uh-oh.
First, we're going to play this land of War Owls. Then we're going to play our land for turn, which is this Gaia's Cradle.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
That one's pretty good.
That's a good sequence.
We're going to top our Noble Hierarch to cast Mystic Remora.
Ooh.
And then,
Joke's on you, I'm a creature deck.
oh, yay! And then we tap for 2 green to get ourselves a Priest of Titania.
Oh boy.
It's a lot of mana.
Petit peu,
He's going fast.
which is French for a little bit. You're up.
Untap. Draw a card. I'm going to
He's going so fast.
tap 2 and cast a Curse Totem.
Would you like to pay the 1?
4.
4. Would you like to pay the 4?
And I would not.
Okay.
Seems fair.
I would love to pay the 1.
I was trying to give you a discount.
I'm going to pass the turn.
The friends and family discount. Curse Totem is very nice. Thank you, James. Draw for my turn.
It's a valuable public service I offer.
I'm going to just play this basic forest. And unfortunately, I do have to let Alex draw 1 more card. I'm going to cast a Lotus Petal, and I cannot pay for it. And then I'm going to cast an Animar, Soul of Elements.
Sure.
Yeah, if he's good, I'm going to ship.
Okay, end of turn, I'm going to sacrifice Bloodstained Mire. I'm going to get a Godless Shrine tapped end of turn. And that's all I got. So go to my turn. Draw a new one. That one's okay.
Just okay.
Just okay, but... I don't want to give any more cards to anybody, so I'm just going to play a tapped Water Grave and pass.
Okie dokie. So we'll go untap, and then upkeep. We'll put an age counter on this here Mystic Remora, and we'll add 3 green to our mana pool. No, that's dumb. We'll add 1 green to our mana pool and pay for that.
Absolutely.
Because steps and phases end. Anyway, then we'll go ahead and draw a card.
Yes, sir.
We'll play Command Tower as our land for the turn. And then we'll pass.
Okay. Untap. Draw a card. This is interesting.
How interesting is it?
It's like pretty interesting.
I don't have a follow-up question.
I'm going to cast Isochron Scepter.
Would you like to pay the 4?
No.
No effects.
Yeah, no
Scepter.
effects.
Scepter. I'm going to imprint Counterspell.
Huh.
Are you? No.
Well, at least we're not dead.
And then
Yet.
I'm going to pass the turn.
But, I mean, that
Not being
seems
dead's
pretty
cool.
good. Untap. Draw for my turn. Ooh, that's a good one. Creatures can't. Okay, very good. I'm gonna play this Flooded Strand. And I'm going to crack it to 38. I'm gonna get this Tropical Island, and then I'm gonna give my pal Animar here a little friend. I'm gonna give him a Loyal Drake, or attempt to, I suppose, and trigger the cast trigger because he is a creature spell. Any effects?
No.
No.
Nope.
I will get 1+1/+1 counter on my Animar Soul of the Elements. And then I would like to move to combat and trigger his little friend to draw a card.
Yep.
Effects. Yoink. And now... I'm just going to pass the turn as well. No need to get aggressive.
Coward.
This is a coward stream.
Out of turn, I'm going to cast Chain of Vapor,
Targeting.
targeting Isochron Scepter.
Trigger Mystic Remora.
Cannot pay, unfortunately.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and draw.
Any effects to chain?
I have no effects to chain.
Hopefully not. Oh, that's an effect. Hate to see it.
Dispel.
Yeah.
I'm not paying.
Oh my goodness, Alex drawn so many cards.
Oh, yeah.
Good thing this Curse Totem's in play.
Yeah. And then
All right,
I'll pass
I
Aaron's turn.
have no more end of turn effects. Alright, untap, draw, hopefully a good one. That one's okay. I'm gonna put an Ancient Tomb into play. I'm gonna tap all my mana here, pay 2 life, for a Sky Sovereign Council Flagship.
Oh god, that card's so good.
This card's
like
slash-
actually the best card in the deck.
It's nice. I am not paying, unfortunately.
Yes.
You know, the console cannot afford it. Hey, you what? Why are you looking over here?
I'm just looking. Who you? Let's make a little bit of a.
It's on the stackulate.
Yeah, it is. It is enter the battlefield.
It
right?
is.
I can't have that bolt. My friend here.
I'm not saying that I'm going to target your Animar, but I'm probably going to do it.
It's the only thing in play, right? Yeah.
I can hit a Pure. I can hit a Loyal Drake. I'm not going to hit those things. I'm going to hit Animar.
Let me tell you.
I have an effect then, unfortunately. I'm going to attempt to Fierce Guardianship the console flagship.
What would you like to pay for?
I cannot pay for.
I hate to see it. This is kind of a creature, like, oh, it's bad flavor. All right, well, I have no effects to that, unfortunately.
That's good for me.
If you want to play it as a creature and never activate it, then...
Oh, maybe. All right, well, that unfortunately will end my turn. I fall to 37.
Because of the 2.
Yeah, that was my big play. My turn is over.
It happens, pal.
Also 2 life.
Now you just got to roll out Silas Wren and recast it.
Yeah, that'll do. In my upkeep, I'm going to put a second age counter on Mystic Remora. When its upkeep triggers, I'm going to go ahead and not pay.
I think it did it for you.
Yep.
On his second birthday?
You know
was
what?
so young.
Here's the thing about fish lives.
How many cards are over here?
Lots.
Hey, you get to have another one because
Many.
now it is your draw stat.
Yes, indeed. Many cards.
Ooh, Smoke Around.
Hey, Jim, what are we doing?
Are we going for it?
I think we might be going for it.
Oh no, that's a kind of a thing around here.
Yeah, it's kind of a thing. So we're going to go ahead and add 3 green and a blue. So we'll have 2 green floating after I cast Cyclonic Rift targeting Curse Totem.
I'll pass priority on it.
Yeah, unfortunately, I had to defend my own butt, so we might just lose here.
You didn't have
Put
to.
Curse
I
back into hand.
I could attack and kill one of his guys next turn if there's a next turn.
Yes. That is a possibility. I will then pay black for Demonic Consultation, naming,
Top 6, baby.
let's see,
Make it good.
Borborygmos the Enraged.
You got it.
You got it.
Top 6.
I have a hint for you.
What?
It ain't in the top 6.
Damn it.
It may be.
I have a hint. I'm starting to figure out that it might not be in the deck.
Hit Assassin's Trophy, Watery Grave, Savannah, Mana Confluence, Absence, Spellgram, and 1 Stampede.
But how funny would it be if it was in the top 6?
I got him.
I will then flip this over.
Yep.
Yep.
I will then add 2 blue to my pool and cast Thassa's Oracle. And stare expectantly around the room.
Pass priority.
This counters non-creature spells anyway, so
I cannot cast my Sky Sovereign. Not that it would do it.
Yeah.
All right, I'd like to put win the game on the stack.
Well, do your thing first.
All right,
I was going to go for it next turn. I had this Imperial Recruiter, but I couldn't play it that turn because I didn't have any counters.
I literally drew into everything except the consultation off of the Remora triggers.
Well, I was gonna say you drew a lot of cards, so that's pretty fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was expecting Aaron to be a little more reactive than slamming the Sky Sovereign, which is the play when you can. But I had a Force of Will in my hand to end the game, and it was the only card in my hand. So I probably could have just not done the Icigar and Scepter thing, but I felt like if Aaron was going to drop a stacks piece on his turn, we might just be able to draw the game out until I can draw a second land.
Right.
But or third land, I guess.
Yeah, I suppose. Well, that was pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, my hand was kind of awkward. Like I had this Elishorn that I kept, and I was able to find Ancient Tomb pretty quick. But then I had a copy artifact that I didn't know what to do with.
Yeah, normally you have some rocks that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's something
I was
else
kinda,
that's
you know, I
marked.
thought about
Somebody else, anybody else.
Yeah, I thought about coming even Chromox, just like you kind of speed her up, and got a couple lands, and that was into that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you know what that means. This is a quick game, I think. I don't know what the time is at, but that's going to be a double up. So we're going to shuffle up with these decks again, and we're going to play again. If you are a patron, you'll be able to watch the second game right away. Just go to Patreon and you'll be able to see it there. If you're not a patron, then you'll have to wait until Monday, so it'll be 4 days or 5 days or however that works.
I think we discussed this once.
One hand's days, so
Yeah,
5.
right, yeah. So we'll catch you next time.
Bye.
Hey, thanks for checking out the Spike Feeders on YouTube. If you're not subscribed yet, make sure you click that subscribe button. And you can click this link to check out our other great videos.